Okay, so we've got Monday is going to be the launch of the Apple Watch, which really has to beg a lot of questions about whether or not it's the right time to be launching something like this. Apple are going to be coming out on Monday night with their first media event, launching pricing, launching announcement timelines, and when the whole thing's going to drop. And given everything we've just seen in the past week at MWC, I just got to, hang on a second, I just got to change lanes here. So everything we've just seen at MWC kind of makes me wonder whether or not this is the right time for Apple to be trying to do this. So we've seen a lot of smartwatches and a lot of devices come out, particularly on the Android Wear platform, particularly from the likes of Huawei, the Japanese or Korean retailer, I don't know which it is. And we've seen a number of other things built on the platform that originally Motorola was kind of known for when Google acquired them for the Android Wear platform. It does make you wonder slightly whether or not there's a little bit of fatigue in that as well. A lot of the devices that we saw come out on Android Wear at MWC in the past couple of weeks were kind of mediocre at best, usually a lot of taking a lot of styling cues from what they've seen pre-Christmas when it came to the Apple Watch device. But in terms of functionality, really developing on from what we've seen at the Moto 360, the first device that Motorola launched in partnership with Google on Android Wear since their acquisition, is pretty much the same. You're seeing the same level of sensors, you're seeing the same UI, and you've got a few kind of nice devices where they've kind of really integrated quite well the kind of circular design and Google Now functionality, but otherwise it's looking pretty stable. So Monday, we're going to get Apple Watch. On Monday, we're going to get Apple Watch, and we're going to have to see whether or not Apple can kind of do what Beats have done for the headphone market. Another reason why they probably bought them in the first place, which is really prove to people that you can upsell an accessory to your existing device. You've got to use an iPhone with one of these things. At a price point that's going to be at least 350 euros, we're expecting at least 350 pounds, circa $500 US, which is a big ask for people if you are in the market for that kind of thing. It's a really big ask if you're not and you're being convinced. They did it with the iPad, maybe they can do it with the Apple Watch, but there's a number of issues that they're going to be facing as they go into this market. One, you got to be tethered to your phone at all times. Two, it only works with the Apple devices, iPhone 5S and beyond. Or three, you kind of go from that, you've got a lot of functionality that you've got to kind of work through that is yet untested, and particularly there's a little uptake for example, one of the biggest selling points is Apple Pay in the US, which has had mediocre take up with a number of banks and cards, which works with the iPhone 6 devices, but we're yet to see anyone in Europe really picking this up and deploying it. So one of those big features that Apple came out with at launch, or announce, was around Apple Pay. So I'm sorry, I'm just stuck in a lot of traffic here, it's not so fun. So that's what we're looking forward to seeing. Don't know if it's going to work out for them, but hey, there you go. And keep posted for some more news, and we'll do a bit of a wrap up on Monday when we see that come out. Take care.